Welcome back. It's time now to Ask Dr. Mike. Veterinarian Mike Hutchinson of Animal General in Cranberry. He's our regular PTL guest who answers your questions about your pets. Today we start with one that Dr. Mike is getting a lot of questions about these days, and that's about vaccinations.
Yeah.
And what is the question here?
So,
people want to know if they should follow a set schedule?
Well, you've heard of the vaccine controversies in people and
right.
children, and so now it's extending over to the animals, and not everybody wants to get a vaccination every year, especially if it's not necessary. And so we get questions about that. Dr. Mike, is it really necessary to give this vaccine to this pet? And it's a good question, because I did my background in immunology when I was working on my doctor of veterinary medicine, and when you vaccinate for a virus like rabies,
right.
and you booster that vaccination, that probably gives us lifelong immunity. I mean, and technically our immune system doesn't forget. We can't make that claim, though, without research behind it. So when the law says we have to vaccinate a dog every year or every 3 years, depending which vaccine we use, we have to follow the law. That's for human health, and that's what every veterinarian is going to do, period, because we have to. Now, when it comes to distemper and parvo vaccine, which is a common virus, or two viruses that can kill dogs if they get it, those vaccines, maybe they protect or confer immunity longer, and it lasts longer than the dog. So people are saying, well, instead of giving the vaccine, can I test its blood to see if it has a titer to it, antibodies to it in the blood? And yes, you can.
Oh.
The problem with that is that when we test that blood, say that it comes back negative and there's no titer, that doesn't necessarily mean that the dog doesn't have protection or the cat doesn't have protection, but we could use that as a tool. So I think the answer is somewhere in between for people that are uncomfortable giving that booster vaccine because they want to board their animal, and the boarding kennel saying, look, we've got to have an updated vaccine.
Right.
And on the vaccine bottle, it says it's good for 3 years. So every 3 years they have to have the booster. Maybe they'll start accepting titer tests where we can draw some blood from the animal, send it to a lab, have the antibodies to that virus tested, and if it's there, say that that pet has immunity. And I'm comfortable with that. I don't have any issues with that at all.
Oh, good. Okay, well, that's really interesting.
So, yeah, and it's a controversy because not every veterinarian agrees with what I just said.
Right.
So it's they say, well,
yeah,
we have to have more science behind it, and I just say, well, look, it's I don't think we're hurting the pets by giving this advice.
So this next question I thought was really interesting too. It's about brushing your dog's teeth, and there are canine toothpaste out there, but some people want to know if they can just use an all-natural toothpaste that we could use ourselves.
So that's a good question, because and the canine toothpaste are usually made of two enzymes. We call it canine enzymatic toothpaste, and it helps dissolve the bacteria that causes the tartar and plaque. Our toothpaste has fluoride in it, and so it's not a good idea to use our toothpaste because dogs swallow it. You can't keep them from swallowing the toothpaste.
Right.
And then the fluoride can build up, and they can end up with a condition called hyperfluoridosis, which is something we don't want to have. It's like a heavy metal poisoning in our dog. So I wouldn't use any human toothpaste in a dog. If it didn't have fluoride, you could argue about that, but I would stick with the canine toothpaste. We know it's safe. If they swallow it, it's not going to hurt them, so I'd stick with that.
I've never seen a dog spit. I've seen them drool.
Yeah.
Never spit. So yeah, if you can teach your
Good
dog
point.
that.
Good point.
This is a question about an overweight cat. I've seen a lot of overweight cats, and this person in particular says that they've tried restricting how much food they're feeding their cat, but still the cat seems to put on weight. Yeah,
that's hard. So I like the Atkins, we call it the Catkins diet for cats. So we add some canned food, I know. We add some canned food. So for a normal sized cat, 8 to 10 pounds, and this is a guideline that we use that works very, very well. They can have a small can of cat food a day, but you give them a half in the morning and a half at night, the small cans. In the morning only, you give them a quarter of a cup of dry food, and that's it. So they only get the dry food in the morning, and they only get the canned food when they get the canned food morning and night. So what's happening is they're not getting all the carbohydrates from that dry food at night, and it does help them lose weight. We want to do it slowly in cats, and so we want to do it over 2 to 4 months, and that works very, very well in most cats. And so we call it the Catkins diet. So
even if your cat, and this person had wrote in that their cat was crying a lot because they were trying to restrict how much they were feeding.
Yeah, so what we can do, and cats are just like dogs, they want to eat all the time. My cats get under my feet trying to beg for food if I'm walking towards the kitchen. You can try things like a tablespoon of canned pumpkin, like Libby's canned pumpkin. It has a lot of fiber in it, it's not a lot of calories, and it's good for their bowels anyways because of the fiber. tumor. So you can try fillers like that. And be careful with the treats, though, because we don't want to ruin what we're trying to accomplish with that diet.
With treats. Okay, let's talk about dogs and cancer. So this person wrote in and wants to know if all lumps discovered by a vet would be cancerous.
Well, technically a wart is a cancer or a tumor, and so I would have to say probably all lumps are cancerous, but don't let that scare you, because nobody's afraid of a wart, you know. So not all of them are malignant, which means they're not spreading tumors. So they can be benign, which means they can grow locally like a wart. They can get bigger and they can cause trouble locally, but those benign cancers won't spread. So what us veterinarians want to do is make a decision, should that cancer come off, should that lump come off, and that's a discussion on each individual lump. So I would have to see the lump to give that recommendation, so I couldn't make blanket advice. But there are a lot of little tumors on animals, like fatty tumors, that I'll see when they're 7 and they'll die when they're 16 and they still have that lump. And we didn't take it off and they did just fine.
Yeah, so. I know with my dog, before we lost her in the fall, she had tons of those little warts all over her.
As they get older. As they get older, they start getting those spots. They get the brown spots and sometimes the black spots, and then they get those little growths.
So, thanks, Dr. Mike.
You're welcome.
Always
My
nice to have you. And we want to thank Dr. Mike Hutchinson of Animal General in Cranberry. He's a regular contributor on the Ask Dr. Mike segment here on PTL. You can also listen to his podcast and find him on KDKA Radio.